Welcome back to more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. If you can remember yesterday, we were over at the Thunder Dragon doing some business there, and we ended up getting a new shield. And this shield is the bomb. And if you can remember playing in the other Zelda games, you know the Hylian shield is kind of a staple of Zelda. So, today what we're going to do is we're going to continue on with the plot here finally. We're going to get into the last area of the game. Oh my god, I cannot believe it already. But if you guys remember, I don't think I ever touched upon it before. Well, first, let's just do something really quick. I just want to make sure, oops, that we have gotten, that's not what I want. What do I want? That's what I want. Let's just make sure we've gotten all the goddess cubes. And I'll show you how to do that quick. Now, you just go over to each one. See, there's nothing showing up there. So that means we've gotten them all. And all the other ones are way too far away to do. Nothing. You can also kind of just spin in a circle, and if nothing shows up, you know you're probably good. So it looks like we haven't got any left. But if you remember on a previous episode, I don't know if I ever touched upon this, but there's a statue up here. And now since we've completed that last trial, we've got the other ruby for this statue. So let's watch what happens when we put this in. Okay, this is kind of weird. I don't really know what's going on here, but... Oh, it's a cannon. I don't think that really did anything. Link's just like, are you fucking kidding? Whoa! Alright, now it's doing something. That little cannonball did all this? What the hell's going on here? Oh my god, Link destroyed Skyloft and everybody dies. Just kidding. You can see some of Skyloft falling off there though. Okay, what's it doing here? Holy shit! You've got to be kidding me. That was under there the whole time? Wow. Oh. Are those what I think they are? Oh my god, they are. They're hookshot targets. Okay. Well, that was interesting. There's no way that little island was hiding that whole thing. 85% chance that the structure you uncovered houses the Triforce. Alright, so the Triforce is probably inside. Well, that's cool. So it's basically been here the whole time. We did all of that other stuff, and the Triforce has been here the whole time. Well, even if we wanted to, and could uncover all of that, there's really no way we could get either the Triforce or to really do anything. I mean, for one, we probably didn't have the hook shot, you know. But after the third temple, we could have. After the third temple, we could have got that. No, it's after the second trial. So I mean, we could have came here after we got that, but so I mean, we could have just took a chisel and chiseled it all away, right? All that rock. Well, even if we did that, had the hook shot and everything, we still wouldn't have been able to get the Triforce and just basically skip a good portion of the game. So, all right, we are in the Sky Keep. Another temple? You've got to be kidding me! The 7th and final temple of the game. I really don't. I mean, this is a temple, but I would compare it more to, let's say, Ganon's Castle of Ocarina of Time, only a lot more complicated. So, alright, well, let's see if we've got a chest here already. Let's open it up. Could it be the Triforce already? Yeah, right. So we got the frickin' map. Well, at least they give us a map early at some point. That's kind of, what the hell? That's an interesting map. So really, this temple is not like anything we've ever seen before. And this temple drives me absolutely insane. I remember touching upon this, saying that the next part in the game was going to be kind of crazy. Well, this is the part that I meant, because this part gets kind of crazy. And really, no matter how much I practice this, I can't get good at it. It's like one of those puzzles that you have to do as a kid, where there's just one, you know, there's like one piece missing. It's exactly what this is. So, if you look at your map here, okay, there's 3 pieces of Triforce, obviously. Power, Courage, and... what the hell is the other one? Power, Courage, and... fuck, I can't remember. Well, we'll figure it out eventually. But your 3 pieces of Triforce are labeled here with the red, green, and blue Triforce symbols. Now, this is the room we were in, and this thing right here allows us to adjust the panels. So, we can move, obviously we can move these, and you can see these little gold things right here are the entrances and exits to the rooms. So we have to move these around in order to gain access to different rooms. So, first thing we're going to do is, we're going to move this piece down and this piece over. And then you hit B, and you can hear that the temple's changing. So, alright. So now what we gotta do is we can enter that first room there to the right, and we can actually go up 2 rooms. So, let's get out of there. Now there's going to be more control panels than just this one, and that's kind of the key to the temple, is making sure that you're in a room that you can access the other rooms. And obviously, we want to get the Triforce. I mean, that's our main goal here, so we have to get into all 3 of those rooms. I do not believe that you can actually skip any rooms, however. So, alright, anyway, another reason this kind of reminds me of Ganon's castle is there's going to be a room that has to deal with each temple that we've done. So, this is obviously the first temple. And this is actually a pretty easy room. There is a couple rooms in this temple, though, however, that get pretty challenging. But this stumped me actually the first time, is you have to make sure you use your beetle to cut this first. Or don't cut it, I guess. There we go. Make sure you do that first before you use your whip, otherwise you'll never make that jump. So let's line ourselves up here. There we go. And we're gonna make this jump. Whew, that was pretty close. Okay, we need to get up a little bit. It seems like in this temple there's a lot of jumps that are pretty questionable. That one's pretty easy, but... oh, look out for the spider. I don't think we can actually whip him, can we? No, Link. Alright, whatever. We'll just use our beetle. Cut him down. And he'll already be on his back. And you remember what to do with those. Man, we haven't bought those things in a long time. That's what I'm saying, though. I mean, they do a lot of throwbacks here at you. You have to use like just about every single item that you've obtained. So this is a lot like Ganon's castle without the gauntlet, the whole gauntlet thing. Okay, so all right, there we go. Now, if you want to kill that bird, don't even worry about it. You can actually shoot them with arrows, and they go down in 1 shot. So that's kind of nice. I didn't really know that actually. Alright, this is kind of tricky as well. You can see they've got those damn seal things. Well, make sure they're all blowing fire at you, so make sure you're kind of close to the edge. Use your beetle and grab one of these bombs that are just hanging out down here. And I always go for the top one first, because I believe if you do the top one first, there's a chance to kill all 3. I never can seem to get it to work. I always get just the 2. So I just have to just grab another one and kill the bottom one. It's pretty simple. We're going to be using our beetle a lot in this temple, so just hope you're okay with that. Alright, and you can see already now we've used our Gust Bellows, our beetle, our hook shot, our whip. I mean, we've used just about everything we have that we can already. Kind of crazy. And it's only going to get harder, so let's do one more just to be safe. That should be good. Okay. This one, yeah, that one's pretty easy. Alright, now in every room, there's actually going to be a shortcut to the entrance and the ending. And they do that simply just because you're going to probably be going back through these rooms a couple of times, and you don't want to have to do them over again. So make sure you're always getting your shortcuts. There's a goddess wall here. Okay. I was thinking about trying to draw the Triforce, but well, I guess I don't really know how to do it. Let's see what happens if we just draw a triangle. Probably bombs. Oh, hearts. Whatever. If you draw the Triforce, I think I've mentioned this before, but you get fairies. So. I was gonna bottle some up, but there's no way I can draw the Triforce. I suppose I could have. I don't know. Who cares? All right, another time shift stone puzzle. Lucky us, right? This one, however, is pretty easy. Don't even worry about those guys if you don't want to. You can always kill them later, or just shoot them with a bow or something. We're gonna kill this thing. We haven't fought one of these in a while either. Whew. That was pretty good timing, if I do say so myself. Come on now, spit out your little dudes. Back up a little bit so I don't have to react quite as fast here. Of course, and then I miss it. As you can see too, when we hit something with our shield, we don't actually take any damage with it. Or our shield doesn't take damage, I should say. So alright, set your time shift stone there, climb up the ladder. This room is pretty easy. There is one thing that kind of stumped me a little bit though the first time, and we'll get to that shortly here. They do throw a lot of weird puzzles your way in this temple, but I think that's obviously, I mean, it's the end of the game, so they're gonna do something tricky. But I think obviously that's kind of why I like it. I don't know, it's challenging, and the thing I just can't stand is the puzzle because I'm just not good at it. But hopefully I will be able to get it right here for you guys. If I don't, bear with me. We'll figure it out eventually. And I'm sure there's not just one way to do it either. I'm sure there's quite a few different ways you can actually do it. But alright, so this, I don't think we've ever done this before either. You set the time shift stone down, you get out your gust bellows, and you actually blow it from this opposite platform. Yeah, there's a switch here. Come on. Come on. Yes, yes, we know. And if you couldn't tell, there's also a shot up there for our bow and arrow. Kaboom. Use your bow quite a bit in this temple too, I've come to see. Which is kind of unusual. I mean, not for a Zelda game, because obviously like the bow is like the go-to item in a lot of these, but can I still kill that guy? No. I was gonna snipe him down with my bow, but alright, here's the room that kinda tripped me up a little bit. Now before you do this, let's get out our bow. Set this in there, throw it in. Let's hurry over to here. Get out our bow. Ah. Alright. Yeah, we better kill this guy first. Gotcha. Okay, now get out your bow. Dang it, we missed that one. There's actually, I think it's 5 switches up here that we've got to hit. You don't have to be quick and do this quickly. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But I just like to. Oh, is that so? Alright, you son of a bitch. Gotcha. Alright, get out your whip if you don't happen to get all 5 of them on your first shot, and I wouldn't expect you to, but you can actually just hit this lever and it starts over. So, I just would have liked to try to get them all on the first shot. That would have been pretty sweet, but oh well. So, as we just wait for these to open up. How's everybody doing today? Big Monday night football game tonight. I know I always talk about football, but hey, who cares? Football is amazing. So, alright, we got all those open, and that opens that up. There's another one of those consoles. Packers Seahawks tonight. I am from Wisconsin, as you guys know, so I am a Packer fan. So, go Pack Go tonight. Yes, go Pack Go. You actually don't have to do this again either. You don't really need to use that for anything else. But now you can see too, we are back at the beginning of the room. So we don't ever, anytime we come in here, we can just go right through this way and get to the console. Alright, so now back on the console, this is what we're going to do. Okay, if I can remember this now, do this to there, there, To there. To there. To there. To there. Okay. So now that's going to give us access to 2 brand new rooms down here. So if you take a look at our map, we have to go back through this door and then through here. So, wait a minute, do we have to go all the way down? Yes, we do. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. Ooh, I might actually need the old time shift stone. Come here, Mr. Time Shift Stone. I didn't think you actually had to use this again, but I suppose it makes a pretty good shortcut. And if once you leave this room, it's actually back in this first hallway over here, so yeah, we're going the right way now. And down here. That's what I'm talking about too when I'm saying there's a lot of backtracking you're gonna end up doing, so there we go. I love killing those guys and then making them like disappear again. Alright. So again, we're gonna have to use the shortcut that we accessed. So it's just right here. You see how easy that is? If you don't hit those shortcuts, this temple can be a pain in the ass. So we finally get some useful shortcuts at the very end of the game. Imagine that. Alright, so now we're in a new room here. This room is obviously like the final temple that we did, where we got the upgraded pair of magma mitts. So there should be a crawl space somewhere around here. See, it's just to our left there. Now, I think we need to go left, because right, if you look to the right, it's actually blocked off. We need to use a bomb to get there. So let's just roll a bomb down. I don't believe there's anything else in this room. You can stock up on bombs, I guess. I would suggest doing that since we don't have any of our quiver satchel or bomb bag with us at all. So you might as well just grab a couple bombs while you're waiting. Now just go straight across.